Beware of WEF and Bill Gates funded Apeel, Organipeel food coating chemical on organic produce. Wow. Now, not even organic foods are safe anymore. Bill Gates and his ilk are destroying even healthy foods now. You can't take anything from Bill Gates. I've been warning people for years about Bill Gates and his fascination with foods and getting everyone vaccinated. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store where I have a whole bunch of t-shirts and cups and all that stuff. Also check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news as well. All right, let's talk about this news here. The Organic Consumers Association, or OCA, has dropped a bombshell this week after a chemical substance called Organipeel, produced by a company called Apeel, that is hiding in plain sight as a protective coating on organic produce. First off, why it's organic? Why do you need a protective coating on it? It's supposed to be organic. Organic stuff is supposed to be natural. You're not supposed to have any of these chemicals or anything on it. So my question is, why are they putting this on organic foods? The Organic Material Review Institute, or OMRI, reportedly gave Apeel's Organipeel the green light, quote, presumably based on citric acid being an active ingredient. You know, citric acid is natural. It's a natural acid. However, Organipeel contains only 0.66% citric acid. That's how they get away with this. 0.66. The other 99.44% of the substance remains a mystery. These people are slick. These people are evil. Bill Gates is evil and slick. But perhaps not surprisingly, both the World Economic Forum and billionaire eugenicist Bill Gates of Microsoft fame are behind Organipeel. The WEF and Gates were instrumental in convincing the United States Department of Agriculture to approve it for use on organic produce, even though it appears to be anything but organic. The OCA reported that the citric acid is allowed in organic foods, despite technically being non-organic. So I stand corrected. I thought citric acid was organic, but I guess it's not. Threw me for a loop. Just so long it is not synthetically derived. Yes, there are different forms of citric acid. See, that's what I'm saying. I thought citric acid was natural. However, it is unclear what the rest of the Organipeel formula contains. Organipeel, also known as Apeel, contains ingredients derived using toxic solvents that may leave behind residues of mercury, cadmium, and other poisons on foods. Crazy. And they putting it on organic food. With a 45-page document submitted by Apeel Sciences to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, as part of a generally recognized as safe, or they call it GRAS, submission to the federal agency on October 9th, 2019, offers a few clues about Organipeel, which in this document is referred to as Apeel. Apeel has multiple names for the substance depending on how it is applied to organic food. The main ingredient based on this document is and I'm going to kill these words, so I apologize ahead of time, monoacrylglyceride, extracted from grape seeds, which might sound natural until you realize that Apeel's extraction methods involve the use of multiple toxic solvents. These solvents can leave behind toxic residues of mercury, cadmium, lead, arsenic, palladium, heptane, and ethyl acetate, in the final product. And on November 8th, 2021, the European Food Safety Authority conducted a review of monoacylsaccharides, which in Europe is labeled on food as E471. The review concluded that the potential exposure to toxic elements resulted from the consumption of E471 could be substantial. I give credit to the European Food and Safety Authority and things like that. They actually ban a lot of things that they allow here, that the FDA allow here, that really should be banned. But in 2017, the EFSA conducted another review that concluded that potential presence of glycidol and carcinogen in monoacylsaccharides, and long before that in 2000, the World Health Organization International Agency for Research on Cancer classified glycidol as being, quote, probably carcinogenic to humans. Again, why does the FDA allow these things? But despite all this, the WEF, Gates, and other globalist entities are insistent that monocliglycerides, that's how you say it, monocliglycerides, the main ingredient in Organipeel and Apeel, are safe to consume, even though they are linked to a cancer-causing carcinogen called glycidol. Not to mention all those toxic metals aforementioned that linger on food as well. It turns out that monocliglycerides are also linked to diabetes. These environmental compounds, according to evidence provided in the 2012 issue of Diabetes Care, are linked to the, quote, prevalent and chronic problem of insulin resistance and associated diabetes, which has become a type of plague in modern society. In 2021, Apeel was valued at $2 billion thanks to the government's approval of its questionably toxic Organipeel and Apeel food preserves coating, which could be hiding in your organic fruits and vegetables. And you have the WEF and Gates to thank for that. So you think you go into places like Trader Joe's and thinking you're getting good organic food, and come to find out this stuff is giving you freaking cancer. This is crazy. Apeel CEO James Rogers, by the way, remarked back in 2018 that his company would soon be using SynBio to make Organipeel and Apeel rather than continue to extract its active ingredients from agricultural byproducts such as leftover grape seeds from wine making. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. But let me know what you think about this crazy stuff. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.